Hey y'all, good morning. It's about 10:20ish. This is my beautiful morning look. I've done the bare minimum this morning, had coffee, brushed my teeth, washed my face, and I've been updating one of my Teachers Pay Teachers products. I'm just giving it a facelift, so I'm updating like the color and the template a little bit. This morning I do have an appointment at 11:30, so I have a couple of updates. So I'll start with my appointment update. So on my to-do list this summer was to finally get my last name changed. So I did start that process yesterday. I went to the Social Security office and got a new social. And that process was surprisingly really easy. Luckily, there was like no line when I got there. I went like early afternoon, walked right in, got my number, and then it just took like 2 minutes to do it. So that was easy peasy. And the man that helped me told me that I didn't have to wait for the actual new card to come in to get my driver's license changed. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I scheduled an appointment to get my new last name on my driver's license. So yeah, I'm getting my last name changed, but I'm still going to go by my old name. Like I'll technically still be Yaritza Espinosa because I just made Espinosa my middle name since I don't have a middle name. So on my social media, my social presence, like I'll still be Yaritza Espinosa. And I guess it's a good time to get my last name changed anyway, like starting the new position. Like I still can't believe I'm starting my new position on Monday. So I'm just trying to enjoy these last few days of my break. Like it flew by. So some updates on the new position. I have been getting emails throughout the summer. I did receive my offer letter in like the middle of June, so that confirmed my start date, which is this Monday, my new salary and like the title of the position. It is going to be a little intense because in the summer my district does 40 and 4 summer hours, which means that you work Monday through Thursday and you basically do 10 hours. You have a 3-day weekend. So that's the trade-off with that. But yeah, it is going to be a little intense. I'm going to be starting off from 7:30 to 6. That's going to be my schedule up until August 8th, I believe. And then after that, I'll be 7:30 to 4:30. And I guess another silver lining is that the central office is where I'll be reporting to. It's like 9-minute drive if I hop on the freeway, but I can also take like a street route and that's about 15 minutes. So I'm lucky that it's really close, but I still don't know what schools I'm going to be at. I don't know if they're going to assign me a specific area in Houston or if I'm just going to be all over the place. And Houston is humongous. So that's going to be a big adjustment regardless, is all of the driving that I'm going to have to do with the new position. But I'm hoping that, this upcoming week I get more details on that. At some point last month, I did order some clothes from Shein and they actually came in yesterday. So I ordered 3 dresses and 3 tops, but I'll be sharing that in another video. I'm going to do like a teacher outfit video. So I'll share what all I bought later, but I just wanted to get a few more pieces in my wardrobe. But I do feel good about my professional wardrobe. Over the years, I have been accumulating business clothing, business attire, which is what I'm going to have to be wearing for the new position. So I am going to miss my like casual teacher look, but at the same time, like I do like my business attire. So I do have like 4 pairs of nice dress pants. And then I think I have like 3 pixie style dress pants from Old Navy. I really love those pants from Old Navy because they're really stretchy. I actually have to take this pile to the dry cleaner. So that is also going to be on my to-do list today. This is my dry cleaning pile. This is my pile of new clothes from Shein. So I do have to add that to my list. I wanted to go to a coffee shop this morning because y'all, I got obsessed with that little iced coffee that I had in Nashville, the Honey Bear, which was essentially just oat milk, honey, cinnamon, and maple syrup and like cold brew coffee. Like it was so tasty. So I spent too much time the other day trying to find a local coffee shop that had like a similar coffee. And I did find one, but it's like in the north side of town and I need to be in southwest side of town by like 11:30. And so now it's 10:30. So I'm about to get ready because for once, I'm going to be early to this appointment. I don't know if they're going to retake my driver's license picture, but just in case, let me look presentable. So I'm probably just going to throw on a dress. But now that I'm in my closet, let me show y'all my dress pants, which I was trying them on yesterday, y'all. And if I gain any more weight, these pants are not going to fit me. I think these I got at JCPenney. These are my H&M pants. These I also got at H&M. These are like one of the first pairs that I got from Forever 21. And that was like my emergency pair that had been in my teacher closet. And these are some of the Pixie pants from Old Navy. Here's like a little bit of my dress tops. A little bit like of my long sleeve cardigans. I have blazers that I'll finally get to wear. I don't know about y'all, but if I really, really, really like a piece of clothing, like I'll just buy it in multiple colors. So that's what happened with those Pixie pants, those H&M dress pants. More recently, I bought these long dresses from Target in 3 different colors. These I bought last spring in 3 different colors. These 2 are jersey dresses that I got from H&M a long time ago. I wear these with leggings. So that's just a few examples. But all right, y'all, let me get ready. I don't know if I'm going to have time to walk Sammy. I'm going to have to just be starving, and I'm going to get myself lunch because it's payday. So I'm going to treat myself to some lunch somewhere. But let me get ready right now. All right, y'all. It's 5 till 11, so I need to go. Let me fill up my water. I'm so sorry, baby Sham. You're gonna have to get a walk when I come back. All right, y'all. That was also easy peasy. It's a little bit past noon now, so I am starving. I'm going to go to this little vegan restaurant, and they just happen to have this quesadilla, this veggie quesadilla that I really love. And I haven't been there in a while, so I'm going to go there for lunch and then go home and walk the fur baby because he has not been walked or fed. And I totally forgot to grab my dry cleaning, but I need to find a closer dry cleaning place anyway. So I'll do that when I get home too. All right, y'all. It's like 1:30. That was delicious, very filling. I actually usually get the kids version of that quesadilla, but when I get the kids version, like I order it through DoorDash, so I don't know if they would have let me order it anyway. But I just got the normal quesadilla plate today, which came with the refried beans and rice. And I had some grapefruit soda, which I don't drink soda. Like, you can count the times in a year that I drink soda, but I do like grapefruit soda. So I just have one little piece of quesadilla left that I took. And it's getting cloudy. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today, but let's head back and walk the Sammy baby. Alright, y'all, fur baby is fed. It just started sprinkling while we were walking. Let me get my dishes out of the way. And then I need to pay my bills. And I need to finish updating that Teachers Pay Teachers product. All right, y'all. Bills are paid. I finished what I was doing on Teachers Pay Teachers. I think I'm gonna take a nap. It's such a luxury to take a nap during the weekday, so I'm gonna take a little nap. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've had no sort of schedule this past month. Hey y'all, it's about 11:45-ish. Alex got home at like 5 yesterday, so that's when I ended my nap. And I just wasn't sure if I wanted to end the vlog like last night or continue it today, but I decided to continue it. Mainly because I ended up setting a breakfast date with Miss Mo, but she was not feeling well this morning, so we canceled. We were gonna go to that coffee shop that I wanted to try out, but yeah, she's not feeling well. So I am gonna go visit her like after I have lunch. And I really did not do much last night. After I woke up from my nap, I looked up a dry cleaning place, so my dry cleaning is sitting there, so I can go drop it off on my way to Miss Mo's. And then I did order a facial toner from Ulta. I've been wanting to incorporate something that is gonna help with my hyperpigmentation. I've suffered from really bad cystic acne since high school, but it got really, really bad in college. And I never found anything that kept my breakouts under control until I tried Curology. I'm pretty sure that was like January of 2017, and that was the best thing that ever worked for me. I gave it a shot because it was prescribed medication, like topical medication, and you only had to pay for shipping for your first bottle. And it was like very minimalist because it was just like that little bottle that did all of the work. It wasn't like a multi-step routine, and it was amazing. It was the first thing that ever worked for my skin. And I remember taking this picture in like July of 2018. I happened to be in Mexico, and that was like the most beautiful my skin ever looked. Like my skin stopped breaking out, my scars were fading, like my skin was so pretty. And then my skin decided to get used to that type of medication, and I contacted Curology, and Curology was not able to adjust the prescription. So I guess that was like as harsh as it could be. I don't know, but I stopped using Curology, and then it was like back to square one. I was breaking out super bad again. I tried a couple of other companies out. One of them was called Face Theory, and I wanted to try them out because they had very sustainable packaging, but they did not work for me. Like I gave them a shot for the 8 weeks. That's usually like my waiting period when I try something new on my face. If it's not working after like 8 to 10 weeks, then I know like it's just not gonna work. But at least they reimbursed me. And then I tried like an all organic face routine from Bamboo Earth, and they're like a small little company out of North Carolina, but it did not do anything. And then I finally stumbled on what I currently use, which is called Ninja Skincare, and this is also prescribed and like very powerful stuff. I started trying that out in June of 2020, I'm pretty sure. So it did take a while to get all of my breakouts under control, but finally, like it's something that has worked for me for more than 2 years now. It is really powerful stuff, and it can like really dry out my skin, but I've learned how to like balance out my routine to where it doesn't dry me out. So long story short, I do like my routine with Ninja Skincare, like it's keeping my breakouts under control. I do have really bad scarring like on this side of my face, and like hyperpigmentation on both of my cheeks. So that's the only thing that my routine is not doing for me. Yesterday I just randomly looked up toners, and I stumbled on Good Molecules, and they have a toner that has niacinamide in it, which I remember that is one of the main ingredients with Curology that was helping my hyperpigmentation. And yeah, it was a little bottle for 14 bucks, so it's not that expensive either. So I'm gonna start adding that into my face routine, and we'll see, hopefully it works. So I think after I finish up with Miss Mo, I'll pick that up at Ulta and probably come back and nap again. I did text Alex to say if he wanted to have lunch with me, but he already ordered his lunch. So we're just gonna do dinner at the place that I wanted to have lunch at, which is like this Filipino restaurant. They mainly do burgers, but they do have like other little Filipino dishes. But their burgers are like massive and delicious, and I love hand-cut fries. They have delicious hand-cut fries, so that's what we're gonna do for dinner instead. So I'm making some of those Costco meatballs. Gonna warm up some rice. All right, it's been 8 minutes already, so let me flip these over. I wait for this to cool off. Another thing I did do last night though was write down dates on a planner. I've mentioned that I'm not very picky about the type of planner that I get. I always pick something out from Target. So last year I picked out something from the Simplified planner, which I still have sitting over here on top of my printer, but they didn't have too many options when I was looking this year. So this year I went with the Day Designer, and I really like that it's like a hard top. And so the main thing for me is just having tabs on the different months, and I like to have the monthly overview and like a weekly to-do list kind of. So I actually went through my emails and wrote down the trainings that I know of so far, which it's only a little bit in July. So when I start on a Monday, I should be getting a laptop. And I have a survey that I need to complete. So I'll take care of that probably Monday or Tuesday. But so for next week, I'm pretty free. Like we'll have a training on Monday that'll go over like the handbook. I don't know. It's kind of going to be like a general training, and we'll meet our teammates. I don't know what the rest of the week looks like. I'm assuming that it'll probably be like early childhood specific trainings. And then the following week, we're going to have trainings on 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And those trainings will be from 8:30 to 4 p.m. So on Tuesday's training, they said it's going to be a coaching model training. And then the 20th and the 21st, it'll be a curriculum team retreat. And then the following week, which will be the last week of July, from my understanding, there will be an exception to that week. We won't be doing the 40 and 4 that week. It'll be like a full normal week of work. And we don't have anything scheduled for that Monday, but that Tuesday through Friday, I was signed up for a training at Rice University that'll be from 8:30 to 3:30. And it's called the Summer Institute on Reading, Writing, and Cultural Connections. But I did see that there's trainings that overlap on that Friday. So I'll definitely ask next week, like if we're gonna skip the Rice training to go to the other training, or we're going to the other training. And that's all that I have so far. And another thing that I do want to do next week, like I'm a little anxious about, is to talk to my boss or one of my supervisors about, my vlogging. My principal at my former elementary was very supportive when I told her that I wanted to do like classroom vlogs. And before I talked to my principal, I did send an email. Like I read through all of our social media policy in my district, and I didn't see anything that pertained to vlogging in particular. Like they talked about what we can and can't post on social media, but there wasn't anything specific on vlogging. I'm sure because it's still like a very new type of social media. I don't know if YouTube counts as social media, I don't know, but there wasn't anything specific. So I did watch that One Happy Classroom's video on things that she did before she started her channel, and the conversation that she had with her administrators and her district. So that was helpful and interesting, like the things that she was and was not allowed to do, like filming under contract hours. And even when she's referring to students, she cannot refer to them by he, she, like it just has to be this student. So her situation was very particular. So I emailed my district's media department, and I was asking very specific questions like, am I allowed to film during contract hours? Like, what am I allowed to do, not allowed to do? And they did not really give me an answer. They said to talk about those concerns with my principal. So I did. And so my principal was like, it's okay if you film during contract hours, during the school day. Just make sure that you don't show student faces or names. So that was basically my only do not do. So I don't know what that's gonna look like with this new position. I do have some ideas on how I would like to continue the vlog. Since I won't have my own classroom, I would love to do classroom tours of other teachers, or if I see something in another classroom that I really like, that I think is great, like basically share other teachers' classrooms in my content. And then just also share, like, today I went to this school and I talked to this teacher. Obviously, like, I won't use names. This is what we worked on. These are the next steps with this teacher. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I don't know what limitations my new bosses are going to establish. But it's definitely a conversation that I want to have next week. So I'll keep y'all updated on what they tell me. But let me eat my lunch. But yeah, drop off dry cleaning, go to Miss Mo's, pick up my Ulta, and then probably come back home and go from there. Coco, Coco, come here. What you doing? What are you doing? The grumpy Coco.
Grumpy always.
Let's go look at the Mimi. Look at Princess Mimi. Squeeze it out.
Yes.
Don't make a mess, guys.
They don't. Hi, Coco. What you got? Yummy. Coco, what about you? Adon. Ta-da.
Hey y'all, it's the next day again. So yesterday I did go drop off my dry cleaning. It won't be ready till 6 p.m. today, so I'll probably just go get it tomorrow. But I had a great time with Miss Mo. We hung out all afternoon. I didn't leave her place till like 6-ish. So then I did not go to Ulta Beauty. It was sprinkling, so yeah, I just decided to come back home. And so today I went to pick up the Ulta Beauty. Got myself some coffee from that little coffee shop and a breakfast croissant. I did sleep in this morning, but I figured, like, let me just get up and get these couple of things out of the way, because it is nice to just like take care of your stuff in the morning when there's like no traffic and it's not too hot yet. But yeah, yesterday with Miss Mo, it was a great time. We were just catching up. And she makes like this basmati rice with lentils, which sounds so simple, and it is so simple, but she taught me how to make it. And so she made like a big old pot and she let me take it. And then she was making something called kibe, I think, which she like mashed some rice. It was kind of like an empanada, but she mashed some rice and then filled it with meat and lentils. It was delicious. And she let me take some of those home, so I'm gonna probably make that for lunch later today. Once I came home yesterday, Alex was already home, so we were just chatting, catching up on our day. And then we did go have some burgers for dinner. Well, we actually ended up sharing a burger because it's just massive. And then we got some dessert. We had some churros and ice cream. So I feel like half of this vlog has just been me eating. If y'all are ever in Houston and need restaurant recommendations, like, I got you. And now I think I will finally wrap up this vlog. It's about 12:30ish, and I think the rest of today I'm honestly just gonna be editing, probably take a nap. So that is it for this vlog, y'all. Thank y'all for spending these last few days of break with me. They really, really flew by. If you are a teacher that is still on summer break, let me know when y'all head back to school and what state y'all are in. I would love to hear that. And I hope that y'all are having a very restful summer. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!